Hello and good morning. Today I would like to do a meditation about the shadow. Now, what the shadow is the parts of ourselves that we have rejected for whatever reason, the unloved parts of ourselves. And these can either be the sort of dark parts or the magnificent parts. And the reason why I want to do this meditation today, which by the way will be from the book by Charlie Morley, Meeting the Shadow, I think it's called, no, Dreaming Through Darkness. This meditation, which is about meeting the shadow, I think it's particularly relevant at the moment because we are being confronted by our own shadow, both on an individual level and as a species. And for example, if you are on an individual level, you may be stuck in a house with people that trigger you, or you might be stuck in a house on your own, and there is no way of escaping. There is no distraction. There is no way out. So you are being forced to meet your shadow. But the difference here is, are you actually meeting your shadow rather than running away from it? I mean, you can't really run away from it, but when you embrace it, that's the road to wholeness, which is the road to healing. And also, I think as a species, we've been confronted with this collectively with our own behavior. Whether in a crisis it can be the worst of us or the best of us, so to speak. If we are unconscious about it, then we don't really have a choice. So this meditation is about actually choosing to say yes to all parts of ourselves and to really try and understand their function, so that instead of working against us, they can work for us. So let me know what you think. This is part one, and there's actually other meditations to do with the shadow. So today is just about meeting the shadow. And so let's just get started, shall we? By the way, this is my new background. I don't know. Let me know what you think about it. I just decided to do something a little bit more fancy, just so that it can be more peaceful and you don't have to look at my sofa. Okay. So anyway, let's get started. So first of all, find yourself in a comfortable position, whether it's sitting with your arms and legs uncrossed, or whether it is lying down. That's okay as well, as long as you're not going to fall asleep. And just first of all, if you have a candle or a spot in front of you, it can be good to look at this spot, to just focus the eyes. And looking at this spot now, take one deep breath in through your nose. Hold that breath for just a second, and then let everything go. Arriving here in this moment. Then keeping on looking at that spot in front of you, take another deep breath in. Hold that breath for just a second, and then when you're ready, let it go through your nose, emptying your lungs completely. You can keep your eyes open or you can close them at any point. Take another deep breath in. And again, let the day go, let your to-do list go, let everything else go for now. So you are completely concentrating on yourself in this moment, on your breath. And let's just take a few more deep breaths just to arrive. Every time you breathe in, see if you can really welcome the present moment, just being with nothing to do, nothing to think about. Every time you breathe out, see if you can let go, release any tension in the body and mind. And again, keep going. Nice deep breaths in and out again. And simply noticing for now what sensations you are feeling in your body. Can you let them be what they are without judgment? And if at any point you need to adjust, that's okay, but can you do that? Staying present. And just sitting, show your body that you can give it what it needs, which is the breath right now. You're totally safe. You are held lovingly by the beneficial motivation of this practice, this meditation. So much so that you can look deeply into yourself. And take a moment, if you will, to think about, first of all, the unloved parts of yourself that you find unacceptable to show to others. Think about the parts of your mind that you struggle to love. Maybe it's your anger or your fear. Maybe it's your neediness, your past trauma. Maybe it's aspects of your sexuality that you fear may be judged or frowned upon. Take a moment to really consider and encounter these dark shadow parts of yourself. And if shame or guilt or discomfort come up, see what happens if you, instead of turning away from them, you actually turn towards them. Can you locate where these parts live in your body? If they lived somewhere in your body, where would they be? And imagine that your dark shadow now flows out of that part of your body, and it manifests in physical form next to you. Your dark shadow is sitting next to you. It would only show you what you're ready for, so allow yourself to feel its energy fearlessly, almost as if it was an old friend you were greeting. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Does it make a sound? Just notice. And when you're ready, take your shadow by the hand and sit with it. Friendship starts with a smile. So see if you can smile at your shame, your fear, your neediness, your guilt, or whatever form the energy takes. See if you can encounter this energy with love. Maybe you hold its hand. Nothing more is needed. And feel it responding to your love. Now take a moment to think about all the magnificent parts of yourself that you find unacceptable to show to others. Is there a part of yourself that you find too bright to show to others? Perhaps your true potential, your intuition, your divine light. Take a moment to encounter these golden shadow parts of yourself. If power or joy or strong energy comes up, see if you can accept it instead of turning away from them like you've done before. Can you turn towards them and greet them like old friends? They are parts of you. Where are these parts in your body? Can you locate where these golden shadow aspects live in your body, if they lived anywhere? And imagine that your golden shadow flows out of that part of your body and it manifests in physical form next to you. Your golden shadow is sitting next to you on the other side. Once again, it will only show you what you're ready for. So allow yourself to feel its energy without fear and take it by the hand. Smile. Smile at your divine light, your power, your joy, your strength, your golden potential. It's okay. It's safe. Can you encounter this energy with love? Hold its hand and feel it responding to your love. How does it feel? So that now, sitting in between the dark and the light shadow, can you repeat after me, either out loud or in your own mind and in your own way? I am ready to love my shadow. I choose to befriend both the dark and the bright in me. I choose to love all parts of me. I'm ready to love my shadow. I choose to befriend the dark and the bright, to accept all of me, all parts of me, and learn from them. Notice what happens when you open yourself to learning from these parts of you. This is the beginning of a new relationship. And when you're ready then to bring the fruits of this encounter back in your everyday life, and being curious about what that means for you. In the coming days, weeks and months. Then allow this image to start to dissolve back inside your heart. And then bring your attention back to the here and now. Slowly feeling your fingertips, your feet, and then sensing the room around you. And then opening your eyes. So, welcome back. Let me know what you think about what you found in this meditation. Maybe you can share what your golden shadow or your dark shadow was in the group, and that can be therapeutic in itself. Show each other that actually we have a lot more in common than we think, and it also can be a very good way of just accepting in each other and in ourselves, help ourselves and others by seeing that we share these aspects more than we think we are. We're not alone, and it can be actually quite healing to do. Show each other our what we are afraid of showing, but only, of course, if you feel safe to do so. Okay, that's all for now, and let me know what you think, and if you have any requests for particular meditations. Otherwise, see you next week. Have a great weekend.